Are you tired of following outdated style advice that's aging your appearance rather than enhancing it? In 2025, many traditional fashion rules for women over 50 are completely obsolete. Today, I'm revealing 25 things you should immediately stop wearing. Wait until you hear item number 18. It's probably something you've been wearing for years and it's adding decades to your appearance. Item number 1. Outdated, age-appropriate rules. The directive to dress your age is perhaps the most damaging style guidance women over 50 receive. This vague rule suggests abandoning personal style for some arbitrary matronly uniform that society deems appropriate for mature women. Elegant women understand that style is about expressing your authentic self, not conforming to age-based stereotypes. They wear what flatters their body, suits their lifestyle, and brings them joy, regardless of what department it comes from or what age group it's marketed toward. The confidence that comes from authentic dressing radiates a youthfulness that no age-appropriate outfit ever could. Instead of dressing your age, focus on dressing for your body, your lifestyle, and your personal aesthetic. Choose pieces that make you feel confident and reflect who you are now, not who society expects you to be at a certain age. This doesn't mean dressing like a teenager. It means refusing to disappear into bland, forgettable clothing that doesn't express your vibrant personality. This mindset shift allows you to embrace current styles while adapting them to your personal preferences. Style has no expiration date, and the most sophisticated women know that confidence in your choices creates true elegance. The most aging thing you can wear isn't any particular garment, it's the resignation that your style journey is over. Item number 2. Shapeless elastic waist pants. The outdated notion that women over 50 should hide in baggy, shapeless pants with elastic waists is aging your appearance dramatically. These unflattering bottoms create a boxy silhouette that adds visual weight and years to your look. Well-fitted pants with proper waistbands create structure and definition that's instantly more flattering. The key is finding the right cut for your body type, whether that's a straight leg, subtle boot cut, or tailored trouser with a proper closure. Modern stretch fabrics provide comfort without sacrificing structure, eliminating the need for those dated elastic waistbands. Quality fabric with a small percentage of stretch offers both comfort and structure. Look for pants that sit at your natural waist, skim, not cling to, the hips and thighs, and are hemmed to the perfect length for your height. The right proportions create a balanced silhouette that appears current and intentional rather than surrendered and aging. This simple upgrade from elastic waistpants to properly fitted trousers creates a more polished, contemporary silhouette that takes years off your appearance while maintaining the comfort you deserve. Remember that comfort and style aren't mutually exclusive. Today's well-designed clothing offers both without compromise. Item number 3. Outdated denim styles. Those high-waisted, tapered mom jeans from decades past are immediately dating your appearance. The unflattering cut and wash create a silhouette that screams stuck in the past rather than confidently current. Today's elegant woman chooses denim with a more current silhouette, straight leg or subtle boot, cut in a medium to dark wash with minimal distressing. The right jeans should sit comfortably at your natural waist and skim your curves without clinging. Modern denim technology has evolved tremendously, offering comfort and structure that wasn't possible in previous decades. Quality denim with a touch of stretch provides both structure and comfort. The wash should be even without obvious fading patterns that can look dated or too youthful for sophisticated style. Avoid extreme whiskering, obvious distressing, or contrast stitching that immediately signals a specific era, rather than timeless design. This denim upgrade creates a foundation for countless outfits that look current and polished while still providing the comfort and versatility you need in your everyday wardrobe. Quality jeans in a current cut might cost more initially, but will serve you beautifully for years while maintaining their shape and appearance. Finding this video valuable? Remember to subscribe and engage in the comments below. Now for our next fashion item. Item number 4. Oversized floral prints. Those large, busy floral prints that dominated fashion decades ago are immediately aging your appearance. The overwhelming patterns can appear dated and matronly rather than fresh and sophisticated. Instead, opt for more refined patterns with modern scale and coloration. Abstract prints, subtle geometrics, or updated florals with contemporary colour combinations create visual interest without the dated effect of traditional oversized blooms. The scale of the pattern should complement your frame. Generally, medium to smaller prints create a more balanced, sophisticated look for women over 50. The colours should enhance your complexion rather than overwhelm it. This simple pattern upgrade refreshes your entire wardrobe, creating a more current appearance while still allowing you to enjoy the visual interest and versatility that patterns bring to your style. Item number 5. Heavy, aging makeup. The makeup techniques you mastered decades ago may now be adding years to your appearance. Heavy foundation that settles into lines, dark matte lipsticks and harsh contours can look dated and aging rather than enhancing. Modern makeup approaches focus on luminosity and strategic definition rather than heavy coverage. Lightweight, hydrating foundations or tinted moisturizers create a natural finish that looks fresh and current. The texture of your makeup is often more aging than the color. Heavy, matte products tend to emphasize texture changes that occur naturally with age. Cream formulations often perform better on mature skin than powders, which can emphasize texture. Soft, blended application techniques create definition without harsh lines that can appear aging. Consider investing in a makeup lesson specifically for mature skin. Techniques have evolved dramatically, and professional guidance can be transformative. This makeup evolution creates a more youthful, radiant appearance that enhances your features rather than masking them or drawing attention to signs of aging that heavy application techniques tend to emphasize. Remember that your makeup should evolve as your face does. What worked beautifully at 30 may be your biggest aging culprit at 50 plus. Item number 6. Outdated eyewear. Those small rectangular glasses frames from the early 2000s or the oversized styles from decades past immediately date your appearance. Eyewear trends have evolved significantly, and outdated frames can age your entire look. Current eyewear features balanced proportions that complement your face shape. For most women over 50, medium-sized frames with subtle lift at the temples create a flattering effect that opens and brightens the face. Materials and colours have evolved too. Look for lightweight acetates in flattering tones like tortoiseshell, navy or burgundy, rather than heavy metal frames or dated colorations that can appear harsh against mature skin. This simple eyewear update frames your face beautifully while signalling current style awareness. An instant refresh that you'll benefit from daily, since glasses are often the first thing people notice. Item number 7. Matching sets from decades past. Those perfectly matched sets, the jacket with identical pants or skirt, from previous decades create a dated, uniform-like appearance rather than the more fluid, intentional coordination that defines contemporary style. Today's elegant approach involves thoughtful combination rather than perfect matching. Pair related pieces with complementary rather than identical colours and textures to create depth and interest in your outfits. The key is creating harmony without uniformity. A blazer in one texture paired with pants in a complementary colour creates a more sophisticated, current appearance than pieces that match exactly like a suit from decades past. This styling evolution creates more versatility in your wardrobe while signalling current style awareness. Each piece can be mixed with multiple others rather than being limited to its matching partner. Item number 8. Outdated handbag styles. That structured, boxy handbag with obvious hardware and logos from previous decades is immediately dating your appearance. Handbag designs have evolved significantly, and carrying an outdated style affects your entire look. Current, elegant handbags feature cleaner lines, more subtle hardware, and refined proportions. The most sophisticated styles often showcase quality materials and craftsmanship rather than obvious branding or decorative elements. Size matters too. Extremely large bags can overwhelm your frame, while tiny trendy styles can appear juvenile. A medium-sized bag with clean design and quality materials creates the most timeless, flattering effect. This handbag update creates a foundation for countless outfits, as this accessory travels with you everywhere and makes a significant statement about your style awareness and attention to current elegance. Item number 9. Dated footwear silhouettes. Those chunky, square-toed shoes or extremely pointed styles from previous decades immediately date your appearance. Footwear silhouettes have evolved, and outdated shapes can age your entire look, regardless of how current your clothing might be. Today's elegant footwear features more balanced proportions. A slightly almond or softly rounded toe creates a timeless, flattering line that works with current clothing silhouettes. Extreme shapes in either direction appear dated rather than classic. Heel shapes have evolved too. Block heels of moderate height offer stability without the dated appearance of chunky styles from decades past. Even flats have updated silhouettes that create a more refined current appearance. This footwear refresh grounds your entire wardrobe in contemporary style while providing the comfort and support that become increasingly important as we prioritise both elegance and practicality. Item number 10. Outdated hairstyles. That hairstyle you've maintained for decades may be aging you more than any other element of your appearance. Hair trends evolve, and holding on to a style from your youth can immediately signal that you're stuck in the past. Today's elegant hairstyles for women over 50 feature movement, dimension, and appropriate volume. Overly structured, stiff styles with visible hairspray or excessive teasing appear dated rather than sophisticated. Modern cuts work with your natural texture rather than fighting against it, creating styles that are both more flattering and lower maintenance. Length deserves consideration too. While there's no rule that women over 50 must cut their hair short, extremely long, one-length hair without layers can drag down your features. Strategic layers create movement and frame the face beautifully. The most aging hairstyle isn't any particular length, it's the one you've had unchanged for decades. This hairstyle evolution can take years off your appearance while requiring less maintenance than many dated styles that demand significant styling time and product to maintain their structured appearance. Consider consulting a stylist who specialises in mature hair. Texture and density changes require different approaches than what worked in previous decades. Item number 11. Heavy, dark lipsticks. Those matte to deep burgundy or brown lipsticks from previous decades can age your appearance significantly. As we mature, our lips often lose volume and definition, and dark, heavy colours can emphasise these changes while appearing dated. Today's elegant approach features more luminous formulations in flattering mid-tone colours. Soft berries, roses, and warm neutrals with subtle sheen create definition and fullness without the harsh aging effect of very dark or matte formulations. Application technique matters too. Harsh, precisely drawn lip lines can look dated and severe. A softer application with subtle definition creates a more current, flattering effect that enhances rather than ages. This simple makeup update brightens your entire face while signalling current style awareness, an easy refresh that makes a significant difference in how youthful and current your overall appearance reads. Item number 12. Outdated jewellery scale. Those tiny, delicate necklaces or enormous statement pieces from previous decades can immediately date your appearance. Jewellery scale has evolved, and pieces that are either too small or dramatically oversized can age your look. Today's elegant approach features balanced proportions. Medium-scale pieces with thoughtful design create presence without overwhelming. A necklace that sits beautifully at the collarbone with substantial but not excessive scale creates a timeless, flattering effect. Materials have evolved too. Look for pieces with mixed metals, interesting textures, or subtle details rather than obviously dated elements like heavy gold chains or extremely delicate, barely visible strands that were popular in different eras. This jewellery refresh frames your face and completes your outfits with current sophistication. An accessible update that makes a significant difference in how contemporary your overall style appears. Item number 13. Outdated colour combinations. Those colour combinations that dominated fashion in previous decades, mauve with forest green, burgundy with navy, or pastel combinations from the 80s, immediately date your appearance even if the individual garments are current. Today's elegant colour approach features either harmonious tonal combinations or thoughtful contrast with current colour pairings. Rich, complex neutrals combined with one or two carefully chosen accent colours create a sophisticated, timeless palette. The most aging combinations often involve multiple competing colours in dated tones. Simplifying your colour scheme while updating the specific hues creates a more refined, current appearance that's still visually interesting. This colour evolution refreshes your entire wardrobe while creating more mixing and matching possibilities. Pieces in updated, harmonious colours combine more easily than those in dated, specific combinations. Item number 14. Outdated blazer proportions. Those boxy, oversized blazers with enormous shoulder pads or extremely cropped styles from previous decades immediately date your appearance. Blazer proportions have evolved significantly, and outdated silhouettes age your entire look. Today's elegant blazers feature more balanced proportions, defined shoulders without excessive padding, a slightly nipped waist, and a length that hits at the most flattering point of your hip create a timeless, flattering silhouette. Details matter too. Extremely large buttons, dated pocket placements, or obvious decorative elements can appear aging even if the overall cut is more current. Clean lines with subtle quality details create the most sophisticated effect. This blazer update creates a foundation for countless outfits, as this versatile piece elevates everything from jeans to dresses when the proportions and details align with current elegant standards. Item number 15. Outdated prints and patterns. Those obvious animal prints, large geometric patterns, or novelty prints from previous decades can immediately date your appearance. Print and pattern trends evolve significantly, and holding on to dated designs ages your entire look. Today's elegant patterns feature more subtle, sophisticated interpretations. A refined animal print in unexpected colours, abstract designs with current colour combinations, or updated interpretations of classic patterns create visual interest without the dated effect. Scale matters tremendously. Generally, medium to smaller scale patterns create a more balanced, sophisticated look for women over 50. The colours should enhance your complexion rather than compete with it. This pattern evolution refreshes your wardrobe while maintaining the visual interest and versatility that patterns bring to your style, an accessible update that signals current taste and refinement. Item number 16. Heavy, aging accessories. Those heavy, matching jewellery sets, enormous scarves, or overly decorated accessories from previous decades can add years to your appearance. Accessory styles have evolved toward more refined, intentional selections rather than obvious matching collections. Today's elegant approach features thoughtfully chosen pieces with balanced scale and contemporary design. One or two well-selected accessories create more impact than multiple competing pieces that can appear dated and overwhelming. Materials matter tremendously. Look for pieces with quality construction and refined finishes rather than obviously trendy or dated elements. The most sophisticated accessories often showcase subtle details rather than obvious decoration. This accessory evolution creates a more current, intentional appearance while actually requiring fewer pieces. A streamlined collection of updated, versatile accessories serves you better than numerous dated items. Item number 17. Outdated skirt lengths and shapes. Those extremely long, shapeless skirts or very short styles from previous decades can immediately date your appearance. Skirt proportions have evolved, and finding the most flattering current length makes a significant difference. Today's most flattering skirt length for most women over 50 hits at or just below the knee. This proportion creates a balanced silhouette while highlighting a generally slender part of the leg. The shape should skim rather than cling or hang shapeless. Fabric choice affects how current your skirt appears. Look for materials with appropriate weight and movement, rather than stiff, heavy fabrics that can appear dated or extremely lightweight ones that don't drape properly. This skirt update creates versatile options for both casual and dressier occasions. The right length and shape in current fabrics elevate your entire appearance while remaining completely appropriate and flattering. Item number 18. Outdated undergarments. Here's the aging culprit most women never consider. Those outdated, improperly fitted undergarments from years ago are affecting how everything you wear looks and fits. Bra styles and sizing approaches have evolved significantly, yet many women haven't updated their foundations in decades. This invisible element might be adding years to your appearance without your awareness. Today's properly fitted undergarments create a smooth, supportive foundation that improves the appearance of everything you wear. The right bra size and style lifts and shapes without creating obvious lines or bulges that can appear aging. Modern shapewear is lightweight and comfortable, designed to smooth rather than constrain, creating a refined silhouette without the discomfort of previous generations' foundation garments. Professional fitting makes a tremendous difference. Many women wear the same size they've worn for decades, despite body changes. Updated sizing and styles create a more youthful silhouette instantly. Experts estimate that over 80% of women wear the wrong bra size, often one that's too large in the band and too small in the cup, creating an unflattering silhouette that no clothing can fully disguise. This invisible update might be the most transformative on our list. Proper undergarments improve posture, clothing fit, and overall appearance while actually providing greater comfort than dated styles that no longer serve your current body. The technology in undergarments has evolved dramatically, with new fabrics and construction techniques that offer support without the rigid, uncomfortable structures of the past. Item number 19. Outdated evening wear. Those heavily beaded, stiff formal dresses or extremely conservative evening styles from previous decades can aid you dramatically at special events. Evening wear has evolved toward more fluid, sophisticated designs with subtle detail. Today's elegant evening approach features refined fabrics with beautiful drape, thoughtful design details, and appropriate coverage that flatters rather than conceals. The most sophisticated styles often showcase quality materials rather than obvious embellishment. Colour choices for evening have evolved too. While black remains timeless, consider deep jewel tones, complex neutrals, or subtle metallics that bring warmth and dimension to special occasion dressing. This evening wear evolution ensures you appear current and sophisticated at important events. The updated approach often feels more comfortable while creating a more flattering contemporary impression. Item number 20. Outdated outerwear proportions. Those boxy, oversized coats or extremely fitted styles from previous decades immediately date your appearance during colder months. Outerwear proportions have evolved, and this substantial garment significantly impacts your overall look. Today's elegant coats feature balanced proportions, defined shoulders, subtle shaping through the body, and a length that creates the most flattering line for your height and build. Extremely voluminous or severely tailored styles both appear dated rather than classic. Details matter tremendously. Oversized collars, dated pocket placements, or obvious decorative elements can appear aging even if the overall cut is more current. Clean lines with subtle, quality details create the most sophisticated effect. This outerwear update ensures you maintain elegance during colder months. Since coats are worn so frequently and cover most of your outfit, their current styling makes a significant difference in your overall appearance. Item number 21. Outdated sweater styles. Those heavily embellished holiday sweaters, extremely oversized knits, or very fitted turtlenecks from previous decades can immediately date your appearance. Sweater styles have evolved toward more refined silhouettes with thoughtful details. Today's elegant sweaters feature balanced proportions, not too oversized nor too clingy. Look for styles that skim the body with enough room for comfortable movement while maintaining a clean silhouette that flatters rather than hides your figure. Modern knitwear technology has created fabrics that maintain their shape without the heaviness of older sweaters. Quality matters tremendously in knitwear. Fine gauge cashmere, merino wool, or quality cotton blends drape beautifully and last for years. Avoid novelty yarns, obvious embellishments, or dated details like dolman sleeves or exaggerated cowl necks that immediately signal a specific era. The most elegant sweaters often feature subtle texture or interesting construction rather than obvious decoration. This sweater update creates versatile options for cooler weather. Current styles and quality materials elevate your appearance while providing the comfort and practicality you need for everyday elegance. Consider investing in fewer, better sweaters rather than accumulating numerous lower quality pieces that quickly lose their shape and appearance. Item number 22. Outdated proportions in layering. Those matching twin sets, bulky layered looks, or extremely thin, clingy layers from previous decades can age your appearance significantly. Layering approaches have evolved toward more intentional, balanced combinations. Today's elegant layering creates dimension without bulk. Think lightweight tissue turtlenecks under blazers, fine gauge cardigans over silk blouses, or beautiful scarves that add interest without overwhelming your frame. The key is creating subtle contrast between layers rather than matching exactly or competing dramatically. Complementary colours and varied textures create sophisticated depth that appears intentional rather than dated. This layering evolution creates more versatile options while ensuring comfort through temperature changes, an intelligent approach that serves both practical needs and current style standards. Item number 23. Outdated hosiery approaches. Those thick, obvious pantyhose in suntan shades or brightly coloured tights from previous decades immediately date your appearance. Hosiery approaches have evolved significantly, and this seemingly minor element can affect your entire look. Today's elegant approach features either bare legs, when appropriate for climate and occasion, or sheer, nearly invisible hosiery in shades that truly match your skin tone. The heavy, obvious coverage of traditional pantyhose appears dated rather than sophisticated. For cooler weather, consider fine-gauge tights in current neutrals like deep navy, charcoal or burgundy, rather than obvious black or dated bright colours. The subtle colour creates a more current, intentional appearance. This hosiery update creates a more youthful, contemporary foundation for skirts and dresses, an accessible change that makes a surprising difference in how current your overall appearance reads. Item number 24. Outdated approach to occasion dressing. That rigid, formal approach to occasion dressing from previous decades, matching shoes and bag, perfectly coordinated accessories, obvious special occasion outfits, can appear dated and aging rather than sophisticated. Today's elegant approach features more fluid interpretation of dress codes, elevated separates rather than obvious occasion outfits, thoughtfully coordinated rather than perfectly matched accessories, and an overall effect that appears intentional without being stiff. The most sophisticated women understand that true elegance comes from appropriate dressing that still reflects personal style, rather than following rigid formulas that create a dated, costume-like appearance. This evolution in occasion dressing ensures you appear current and confident at important events. The updated approach often feels more comfortable while creating a more authentic contemporary impression. Item number 25. Outdated mindset about style rules. Perhaps the most aging item to discard is the outdated mindset that style after 50 requires rigid adherence to appropriate rules rather than thoughtful, confident personal expression. This limiting belief ages you more than any garment ever could. The most vibrant, youthful-appearing women over 50 aren't those desperately chasing youth through inappropriate clothing. They're the ones who've embraced their current selves with confidence and joy. Today's elegant approach embraces evolving style as a form of self-expression that continues throughout life. The most sophisticated women understand that adapting to current silhouettes and approaches while maintaining personal authenticity creates true timeless elegance. They view style as an ongoing conversation rather than a set of fixed rules, an evolving language that continues to express who they are at every stage of life. The key is developing discernment rather than following arbitrary rules, learning to recognise what flatters your current self while remaining open to thoughtful evolution rather than clinging to what worked decades ago. This discernment comes from curiosity and experimentation rather than limitation and fear. The most aging approach isn't wearing any particular item, it's refusing to evolve at all. This mindset evolution creates freedom to express yourself authentically while still appearing current and relevant. The ultimate goal of sophisticated style at any age is confident self-expression rather than rigid rule-following. Remember that style is meant to bring joy and confidence. If your approach to dressing has become a source of anxiety or resignation, it's time to reconsider not just what you wear, but how you think about what you wear. What an incredible journey through these outdated items that may be aging your appearance. Remember that evolving your style isn't about chasing youth, but about expressing your current self with confidence and relevance. To continue enhancing your timeless style, check out one of the videos appearing on your screen now. See you in our next video.